So these switches are already old. They're about 17 years old and they're starting to get bad. That's a three-way switch. As you can see, I already switched this one out. Three-way switch. Now I'm gonna switch this side out and put it Decora type, not toggle. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the panel, which I already did, and I'll just show you. I'm in the utility, this laundry room. Gotta turn the power off. So I gotta go to the garage and find the panel. Okay, open the panel, and on these labels, it says right there, utility. That's exactly what I need. And I was able to turn it off right there. So, good to go. Okay, so I'm on a tripod and put you on the dryer machine, so it's kind of at an angle, but take these screws off. Okay, now the plate cover is probably it's painted. Wasn't taken off for many years. Okay, grab my drill, test it, doesn't work, good. Now you can double check and get either a tick tester, as they call it, and try to test it, make sure it doesn't beep, doesn't have any red power, or get a meter and check, but I know that there's no power. Get the other side. Okay, so I'm going to restrip it. So instead of trying to pull it out, I'm still gonna restrip it so it's a fresh copper. Plus I'm throwing this out. So get rid of that. Do the same with the other one. Okay, so it's important to note, this is how it looks. It's important to know, because you have two black wires in here, to see that where the pair, the black and red, come from. Keep those together. Sometimes they twist them together. In this case, they didn't. And our other one is our power. In this case, on the other side was a switch leg. So keep that separated from that black wire. And then in this case here, which is our single pole switch, this obviously you can see this is the power because it's coming from there, and this is our switch leg. So from our switch that we have here, does not matter in this case where you plug. Open this up. So you have two terminals. You can, and this is a 14 wire, so I can stab in the back there. That two holes. Does not matter if that one goes on the top or bottom. It's gonna work either way. So just make sure your ground's on the left. That way this is off, that's on, off, on. And then we'll get to the three-way switch. Okay, so these electricians left barely any wire, hard to work with. Strip the paint off a little bit and use that hole to make my hook. Strip the power off, switch leg side off, okay. While I have my stripper, just do that. Okay, ready to go. Grab my switch. Single pole. Now, since I'm gonna stab it, I like to put these screws in case for some reason you gotta open it live. the ground is not going to touch it by accident because they're sticking out. And also, I put the switch leg wire up on the top because that's on the top, and power coming from the bottom. It doesn't matter, but what does matter is try to push the ground in. Try to push it more back so it's not gonna be touching the copper there. Okay, and so now we have our three-way switch. The difference is here is you have 2 gold screws and 1 black one. And black one here, as you can see, is the common, COM there. So the pair that has the black and red coming in, you can put in either one of these gold screws, and that other black wire, put it on the common, this black one. You stab in there for the common, stab in there for the gold screw, and that one for the other traveler in your ground here, and have that like that. So in this case, I have the power side that's gonna go on here. On the other side, I had the switch leg side go on here, and then the traveler pairs go on either one of those. So I actually put black and red on the other, this side right here. Sorry guys, I have my headlamp. And yeah, but it does not matter, so go ahead and put that on. Sometimes I like to double check with a screwdriver on that ground. Okay, plug this in there, there, other traveler there. Good. Stuff the wires nice and gently back. I don't like it to be having hard bends or turns, and push the ground back so it's not close to that switch. And start that screw a little bit. Don't put it all the way in, because then it's going to be hard to put in the other screw. So get it started and get the other one started, and good to go. You can get a level, and wow, looks really good. Get a level and see that they're level together. Tighten that one up a little bit, and it doesn't have to be super tight, because you're not going to be plugging in. If it would be a plug, I would not want it to move. But in this case, it's a switch. Maximum pressure you do is just like that. So open. Oh, they were a little nice there. Gave 2, 4, 6, 2 extra pairs of screws. Wow, really good. Right there. Hold on. One fell. I have what I need. And just put this cover on there. They come with hard, like the breakable ones, or they make the more like bendable ones. Couldn't find the bendable ones, I wanted that. Or they make, what they had at the store was the excessive large ones. I didn't want that either, so this will, oops, hold that in so it doesn't hit the wall. This will do the task, this will do the job. All right, put that on. Looks really good. Make sure your screw holes are going up. Now let's go turn that breaker on. I still gotta change one in the garage, but let's turn it on. Okay, so I decided to change this garage switch since it's on the same circuit. And when I took this off, I realized that the box is pushed back so far. Now, if it's a nail on, this would need a spark ring because in the code book, NEC, it says if the finished box is a quarter inches recessed back in front of this or behind it, then it needs a spark ring. But in this case, it's an adjustable box, which I can just pull this box out and don't need a spark ring. Nice. All right, go into the panel, turn that on. Let's check it out. All right, the light's turned on. Nice. Go in here. Turn the light on. Nice. Works. How about this side? Awesome. Back on. Back off. Gotta check it, make sure it works like that. And fan? Fan works. All right, guys. Another thing I wanted to say is if you guys want to do something like this to your house and you're not an electrician, don't worry, you can do it. Just be safe. And I live in Washington State, and I talked with the inspector, and he said that if you're gonna do it to your own house, you can do the electrical by yourself, you know. But if you're gonna pay someone else to do it, then that's where you need to get the permit and all the other stuff. But anyway, I'm a qualified electrician doing this the house, so thank you, and may the Lord bless you.